Hey, I just thought of this, and before I forget, I got to tell you, please like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News. This is really, really, really important. Talk to your family, talk to your friends, call us and tell us to like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News as well, and we'll do it. By golly, I do too. But I'll just make up another account and like and follow.
Can we do that?
You can.
It sounds like work.
It is.
No, I don't do work. Evidence of this.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
So if you're an ice fisherman, you may want to strap in.
We're going to tackle this one.
3 Michigan men. Well, it's Michigan. Duh.
And it's fishing, so you need tackle. Did you get the joke?
It wasn't funny then. It's not funny now that you're explaining it to me.
I'm hilarious and very charming.
You are. And understated.
That's me.
Oh, wow. I have a picture of Shelby when she graduated from kindergarten.
Okay.
Even she's shaking her head no, and it's a picture. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Fishing trip, tackle joke.
Thank you.
It was Michigan, so obviously. See, if it was in Minnesota, I'd be worried.
Yeah. Okay.
But in Minnesota, we know how to ice fish.
True. Well.
3 Michigan men ice fishing in a homemade shanty on Saginaw Bay. Probably a noted hotspot for prostitution.
I was wondering.
Wait, was that Indiana or Ohio? No.
That was Ohio, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I think it was Ohio.
Drive right up to Michigan, not take too long. Where was I? They went for the ride of their lives as winds nearing 50 miles an hour pushed the entire structure across the ice. According to the AP, they traveled just about a mile.
Wow.
Oh, hang on. The men had spent the night before in the shanty and were aware that a storm was approaching. But being ice fishermen from Michigan
and men,
we can ride this out.
Because we're men.
These are the same people that, you read on the death report when a hurricane comes through. No, we can ride it out. Okay. The next morning, someone on shore saw one of them struggling with the hut as it scooted over the ice. It eventually ended up 1.5 miles offshore before deputies arrived. The men were able to return to shore without rescue equipment and were all surprisingly unharmed. And the worst part is... in their heads, all of them are going, oh, we got to do that again.
Yeah. That was
got to do that one. If we put a sail up, put a sail up, we can get across the lake, man.
If we could figure out a way to steer it, we could troll.
Oh, well, not in ice fishing, but you have to have really nasty ass cable for that.
A Maryland man was found dead on the floor of his Pomfret home the other day, surrounded by some 124 pet snakes, some of which were venomous and illegal to possess.
They're venomous. You shouldn't be possessing them at all.
The collection included rattlesnakes, cobras, black mambas, and pythons, the largest, a 14-foot Burmese python.
And by the way, those are some of the best spy code names.
There were no signs of foul play, and at first, authorities were stumped regarding the cause of death.
I'll bet they weren't, really.
Well, they said they were.
Yeah.
An autopsy was conducted. It was determined the 49-year-old man died of
a heart attack.
Snake envenomation.
No, that couldn't be it.
Word to the wise here. Don't let poisonous snakes envenomate you. It's a key to living longer.
Better yet, don't let poisonous snakes in your house.
Where they could envenomate you.
Put them in a cage.
There you go.
Why you would do that, I have no idea.
Let them envenomate themselves.
I believe in the Dr. Blake mysteries, somebody got killed for doing that, left the live snake. They had a collection downstairs in aquariums. Still got it.
Yep.
Just not a bright idea. But Black Mamba is a cool code name. Python. Oh. Where was I? As construction crews, codenamed Jingle Bells, worked to remind... See, construction crews just don't have the great code names.
They really don't.
They worked to remodel the Henry J. Kaiser Convention Center in Oakland when they made the rather alarming discovery. According to NBC News, the building, which has been out of use since 2005, quick math tells me that was a long time ago,
Yeah.
was the final resting place for an unidentified and decayed body, according to Lieutenant Ray
Oh.
Kelly, Alameda County Sheriff's.
Okay.
He said, we found remains best described as mummified. Really? Were the brains taken out with a hook through the nose?
Yeah. And did they have little jars with the other organs inside them?
And were all their servants buried with them? I don't think so.
Was there a pyramid on top of them?
That would be a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
I heard you.
Yeah, still wasn't funny. The conditions in the walls were such that the body was preserved in good condition. Wow. You go outside of Oakland and your body's not preserved in good condition. You get buried in a wall, you're fine. He said authorities will obtain That was Scott, by the way, SCOT.
Oh, yeah. Nice. That's fine. Big coward.
He said, I'm not that big. He said authorities will obtain fingerprints to try to identify the deceased. That's several shades of creepy right there.
Isn't it, though? And they're going to have to find a way, I suppose, to kind of, rehydrate
something.
Yeah.
I saw this on, I think Ducky used like
saline solution.
A saline solution to rehydrate it.
Yeah.
Helped them solve the case on NCIS. This TV show.
They need to call David McCallum.
Well, they're lucky to be Ilya Kuryakin at that moment. And
and then you have
what I want to know is how they hire a British guy to play a Russian agent.
I thought he did quite well, thank you.
He did.
For the longest time, I thought he was an actor.
Lieutenant Kelly said any theory is possible from someone who got in behind the wall and became trapped to someone put the person there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here's something else. You don't want venomous snakes. You don't want to go messing around in tight spaces behind walls in Oakland. 2 reasons. 1, bullets travel through walls, and 2, if you get stuck, how are you getting out?
Right.
And if you don't get out, then we have the story like our sons. We're doing this story 30 years from now of you. If you're stuck behind that wall, that's not good.
I want you to be careful, please.
In Minnesota, you'd just be frozen.
Anything you say, these are all stuffs that happened inside courtrooms.
Oh, there's enough stupid in a courtroom besides the stupid.
Lawyer, did you ever stay all night with this man in New York? I refuse to answer that question. Did you ever stay all night with this man in Chicago? I refuse to answer that question.
Here we go.
Did you ever stay all night with this man in Miami? No.
I'm not a genius.
No, we're far from it.
But if I were on that jury, I'd be thinking,
Lawyer, doctor, did you say he was shot in the woods? Doctor, no. I said he was shot in the lumbar region.
Well, it's like the woods in some vernacular.
Lawyer, Mrs. Jones, is your appearance this morning pursuant to a deposition notice which I sent to your attorney? No, this is how I dress when I go to work. And finally.
Yeah, thank you.
Lawyer, when he went, had you gone and had she, if she wanted to and were able to, for the time being excluding all the restraints on her not to go, gone also, would he have brought you, meaning you and she, with him to the station? Other lawyer, objection? That question should be taken out and shot.
Sustained.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.